banning TikTok on U.S. government devices following the lead of more than a dozen states that banned it on official devices over privacy and security concerns. China expert Gordon Chang explaining why it's a smart move.
TikTok is owned by ByteDance. ByteDance, although nominally private, is a Chinese company. Every Chinese company is under a compulsion to spy. That's because of the Communist Party's top-down system. And so clearly, no matter what protections we try to build in, ByteDance is under that compulsion to commit espionage. So we've got to recognize that.
Congresswoman Nicole Maliotakis is a Republican on the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Congresswoman, thank you so much for being here. Before we get started, I want you to take a listen to something that former National Security Advisor to President Trump, Robert O'Brien, said.
This is a real security threat for the U.S. And more than just the tracking and the personal data and the geolocating of our American citizens, they're using the algorithms to drive divisions in this country, to polarize us and to pull us apart as people. And we need to get rid of this thing. It's worse than a Trojan horse.
How effective do you think a ban on federal devices is really going to be?
Well, I think it is important, particularly for the national security and cybersecurity of our country. That's why you saw the military and all the branches of the military 2 years ago take this action. And it was followed by Department of Homeland Security. And it makes sense that the next logical step is to prohibit it on all federal devices. I think the real discussion will be in the next Congress on whether we ban this platform overall in the United States. There are 100 million American users of TikTok. We know this is something that President Trump wanted to do before he left office. And I think it's not just an issue of national security and cybersecurity. It is the gathering of personal information, everything from your communications to your contact lists to your likes and your dislikes are being tracked. And as was mentioned by Gordon Chang, this information would be required, if requested, to be turned over to the Chinese Communist Party. And that is the true concern here. That's not just that information gathering also, but it is the dissemination of false information. That's the way the Communist Party controls its population. We can't allow that here in the United States. It threatens our way of life, and it is a security concern for that reason. In fact, Senator Marco Rubio brought up how it was used in the midterm election, how they did post articles under the guise of a legitimate news agency that attacked American politicians here prior to November's election.